inch. Oh, oh, all right. And that's how we do it. You know what? It's a little dark here. Let's turn on some brightness. Whoa. There it is. Isn't that nice? What's up, everybody? Sorry about the delay there. Yeah, just keep keep it frozen the entire time. Now, second question: where, pray tell, is the game? Sorry, I was just dealing with my daughter going down for sleepy time. Oh, good. So there's that. Now we still have a bit of an issue. Oh my gosh! And then I'm frozen now. What? Hang on. We'll be able to. We'll get this going. It's worked before. I've seen this happen. I've seen this work. We know that it works. There we go. There we go. Oh. Now, imagine if we could choose one, either have the game going or have the camera going. That was the choice that I almost had to make. It's an impossible choice. It's a very possible choice. Just choose me frozen the entire time. I'd be like, and then just cut it right there. All right. So today we are getting one of these guys, a shiny Noctowl. I'm going to grab a shiny Hoothoot. I'm going to hatch one of those babies, and then we're going to train it up. We're going to end this stream by having a full, like, ready to go Noctowl. That is my goal for this stream. Now, the one thing standing in my way is the lack of music, because apparently that still doesn't work. So you know what I'm going to do? What route is this? We're gonna make some. This is Route 5. We're gonna make our own destiny here. Route 5 sword and shield theme. We're gonna play that. Do we have like a 10-hour version? Yeah, we do. Oh no, we just have a soundtrack. There we go. Let's play that. Pika Pika is what's going on this. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. She looks cooler, but sword doggo better. Fair. You know what? Fair. Call it how you sees it. So, here's what we're going to do. We are going to go up to this daycare lady. We're going to drop off a Noctowl. I already have a Japanese Ditto in there. Now I just need to scroll through my... Don't judge me on my naming for the boxes. Is this the one that I want to give? Yeah, that is the one I want to give. There we go. Let's see what people are saying here. And I don't like Zacian as much because of his weird pigtails. Fair enough. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to shiny hunt this Noctowl, this Hoothoot. And what I want to see, I want to know about how many attempts you think this is actually going to take. Because, of course, this is my first time shiny hunting, and I have no idea how this is going to go. But we're just going to figure it out. Oh, that was it. They clapped, and that was the end of the song. Need to go and collect these eggs first. Now, is it better when you're collecting eggs? I'm feeling it's better when you're collecting eggs to get off the bike and just kind of run around in circles. Price is Right rules. May it be my first egg. Yes, thank you. I have faith. So you can see below, that is the set that we're looking to make on this Noctowl. Held item, expert belt ability, tinted lens, modest nature. The tinted lens is I'm blanking on what tinted lens does right now. Ouch, I do know this. And there was a reason. Right, powers up the not effective moves. And I want to do this for the kind of move spread that I have. 512 eggs, dude. No. Here's the thing, right? Like with the 512 eggs, everyone thinks that it's going to be like the 512th. If that is the case, you are one of the unluckier people. Like when they say that something is 1 in 512, you're going to get it between the first egg and the 512th egg. You're not going to get it on the 512th. If you do, if you get it past 512, then you're like beyond unlucky. You're likely to get it somewhere in the middle there. That's what median numbers are. Yeah. So I try to use this one here for shiny hunting because you get that nice long stretch of that bridge. If you use the one in the wild area, then you get like the chance of running into other Pokemon and kind of ruining the entire thing. How many do I have right now? Okay, I'm full. Let's get to running back and forth on a bridge. This is shiny hunting. This is what shiny hunting is. Who are you? I don't think oh. I tried to talk to this guy and an egg hatched. Well, oh, we've got beautiful music. I think this is like Route 1, something like that. Oh, it's a Hoothoot. Wow. If you're like me, you go 1,000 before shiny. I do want to talk to you, though. It's just an NPC. He's not a guy. I don't remember him from all the other times that I've been running around this bridge. Okay, I wanted that little sparkly. That's all right. How's the audio levels, by the way? Are we good? I should also tweet this out because the thing about YouTube doesn't really push too much out to people to get them to see. Let's see. We're hatching a shiny Hoothoot to stick it to Kevin. We're going to train it up and get it all ready for battle as well. Come by and say hi. And then let's get a nice little screenshot in there. Here we go. Let's get a nice smile in there. There we go. Let's save that. Open up. I can be running while I do this. And then I need to link it as well. So stream settings, stream URL. No, not stream URL. What's the link to this anyway? How do I even know what the link is to my own live video? If I go to Pokésports and I just get the video that I see there. Sorry, 1 second. Ooh. Got it. All right. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're cooking with gas. Let's go. Meanwhile, let's pull some comments right there. Kevin's going to come in, get it in 30, have a short stream. That's true. So this is basically a competition between me and Kevin to see who gets a shiny Hoothoot or a shiny Drillbur in the least amount of eggs. What do you think about them reading a bunch of new, re-adding a bunch of new mons? Do you think the virus is going to postpone the DLC? No, I do not. I don't think that the virus is going to postpone the DLC. I think it's going to postpone everything that the DLC stands for, like putting in new Pokemon for competitions and, all that kind of stuff. So how many are we at right now? By the way, I should be re-uploading this. This is 4. But I don't think that it will break, essentially, what we've worked so hard toward. If Game Freak isn't Game Freak small enough to comply with COVID standards and stay open anyway? I think that Game Freak is. I think their developers are savvy enough to probably save and bring home a lot of their work. They're probably doing a lot of remote work over there. I can imagine that would be one of those kind of businesses that you can do that. Because the thing is, for game developing, a lot of it is just personal work. No, it's same kind of thing as coding, where everybody has their own task to do, and you just go and do that. Let's go box 32 for this. This is something that I learned a couple days ago, is you can just multi-select your team and move it over to a box. Before, it was doing one at a time, like you used to have to in Gen 5 or Gen 4. Let's get off the bike. Are you and Kevin going to build teams? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, sir. We are 100% going to build teams around the Pokemon that we are making. The Shiny Noctowl is going to be the headliner of my team. Kevin's Shiny Excadrill, that he will hopefully get if he's not the unluckiest person in the world, will be the headliner of his team. Then we're going to battle it out 100%. I need to move that junk into home. This is the problem, was while I was getting everything done, like trying to get my Shiny Charm, I had to bring everything back from home, and like I didn't know what I needed. So I just kind of moved everything at once, and that's why my boxes are all like home 1, home 2, box 1, box 2, random 1, random 2. They came at different points of my organization. There was one time where I was slightly organized, one point where I was incredibly organized, and then one point where I was completely not organized at all. And I just kind of mishmashed those all together. I do not like Excadrill. And that... Oh. Thanks. I do not like Excadrill, and that's why Kevin is going to breed it tomorrow. Kevin actually does not like Noctowl because of when it ruined him in a game earlier. You can actually find that one on our channel somewhere. But yeah, so that's exactly what happened here. I decided to make a Shiny Noctowl, a competitive Shiny Noctowl, and Kevin, seeing that, got upset and was like, you know what, fine, I'm going to make a Shiny Drillbur. We have one more. Yeah, that's the joke. Kevin lost because of the Noctowl, so that's the meme. By the way, I decided not to have my green screen on today because of reasons. Usually I have that, but today I don't. I decided I'm going to show off my, what is that, artwork, I guess? Would one call that artwork? Who knows? Where's my music from? That is from youtube.com, typing in Pokemon Sword and Shield soundtrack, because my thing doesn't work for whatever reason. My sound just is not working. My game sound. I've been listening to the podcast because I'm trying to get into competitive battling more. Well, that's cool. I'm glad that the podcast is helping you with that. If there's any questions that you have while we're doing this, then feel free to ask. You know what? I'm hatching these faster than I'm getting them. Now, the question of efficiency here is, do I hold on to these two until I've hatched the other 3, or do I just put these 2 into the box right now? Oops. Oh, no. I'm going too fast. Because, I mean, now, obviously, the ends justify the means. I should not have done that. I should have just kind of run around and hatched the other 3 before I put the 2 away. But, hey. Halfway through the podcast, where does that put you? So, right now we're on 23, 24. Around 13, I think that was when we did competitive battling? No. Competitive battling was like number 3 or 4. Jeez, I don't even remember, man. Gonna have to look that up. Pokésports. Pokésports, number 13. Ah, that was when Pokemon Home came out. No, I'm not saying that you're there. Oh, you're episode 11. There you go. So episode 11. Where are we there? Oh, that's the math episode. The math episode was a fun one, actually. Oh. Okay. So that was what, 9, right? Oh, cool. So that would actually be the theme that Hoothoot would have been in. Well, we got it. Cool. Let's make it. Let's make it big. We're done. All right, stream's over. Get out of here. Where am I right now? It's impish, so I'm gonna need a modestment, but that's fine. Okay, let's get to thing. Do I have a modestment with me? Oh, wouldn't that have been something nice to have? Oh, I did. Okay, so let's just start off by giving this. The battle theme is actually like incredibly, and excuse me to use the term here, but it's the first that comes to mind. It's pretty lit. Battle wild Pokemon theme, yeah. Okay. Geez, I was expecting to have to sit here for longer than 20 minutes. Okay, let's go to any shop, really. You just need to go to any shop first. Let's go to Hammerlock. Wow, that was that was fun. So beat that, Kevin. Shiny and 9. What up? I'm here to buy, my friend. Not this guy. Oh no. Is this the no? It's the BP one, right? Yeah. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to need some calcium. Got it. Okay. Let's get the calcium. Get the carbos. Well, apparently I can buy 624 carbos with my PP. That's fun. Let's let me catch up with chat real quick. Jonah and I have to help you team test. Yes, that will be nice. I just had a heart attack from the shiny Hoothoot. Well, there you go. Put a grass move on my Clefairy to try and deal with it. Clefairy might not be his best. Yeah. Okay. What else is your team? Are you going to EV train the old-fashioned way? I'm not going to EV train the old-fashioned way. I'm going to do as much as I can to not do that. What was it? Calcium and carbos, right? There it is. So let's just go ahead. Give the 10. Oh, wait, no, you can just give all now. What am I talking about? I don't have to do this anymore. I just had what was that, brain fart? So what? I need 14 more, 15 more? Sorting by type puts them on top. Ooh, I didn't know that. So speed, and then I want to put special defense. But I have to do that after. So if I sort by type. Oh yeah. Okay. So let's go and watch this real quick. So I just want to put 252. So I have to put 26, I think, actually. But that's fine. Let's use this. I don't remember what I did. There we go. Yeah, good. And then I put 1 zinc on Hoothoot. All right. Now, I'm free to give all 4 of my EXP candies. We're doing this super quick, guys. Wow. Tackle, Echo Voice, don't need that. Don't need Confusion, keep old moves. Don't need Reflect, keep it. Psycho Shift, do not need that. Air Slash, I do need that. So let's take away Peck. I have a Clefairy, Incineroar, Toxtricity, Corviknight, and a Beware, but took it out of the team, Glory and Darmanitan. Oh, you took it? Oh, I see, okay. I have a Dragapult I bred, but I don't like it really. Okay. Extra sensory. No. Don't need that. I was thinking of actually putting extra sensory on, but I'm not going to. Takedown. I'm 1 level away from 50. Is it not 6 IV? I don't know. Is it 6 IV? I don't know, but I'm going to gold bottle cap it if it's not. So let's keep. Roost I almost needed, but I don't think I actually need. Moonblast I almost needed, but I'm going to not for Dream Eater. Hypnosis I do need. So let's put that over that. Dream Eater I also need. Wow, this Noctowl's building itself, huh? And there's the evolution. I have not checked. I will. I think I might have a rare candy somewhere. And by somewhere, I mean in my pocket. Well, there we go. Then let's, of course, Dynamax candy this guy up. Let's see. Do I have any kind of... No, that I guess would have sorted itself on top, wouldn't it have? Okay. No, I guess not. But that's okay. So you know what? I am going to slap an expert belt on this guy. Guys, if there's anyone in the chat who thinks of a better... Wait, don't I don't have an expert belt? Yes, I do. Huh. Who can think of a better item for this Noctowl? That would be great. No, I guess I really don't, huh? But that's okay. I probably have on another Pokemon somewhere else. But let's check the summary of this guy. So, Keen Eye. So I'm gonna need to do a thing to that. Gonna put an ability capsule on that. What? Didn't I give a Modest Mint already? No. Well, Impish, yeah. Okay. I need to go to my box. What am I talking about? Okay. Ooh. So 3 Best IVs. Just need to fix up HP and speed. Oh, Wide Lens is a good idea. That's a very good point. Yeah, it happens super quick. We got it in 9. Let's give this Wide Lens. I love that. And you know what I'm going to do? To reflect that, I'm going to go back into here. I'm going to change this to Wide Lens. Dunzo. So we've given it that. We already have that. We just need the bottle caps now. Well, on bottle caps I need to do at the center. Tinted lenses, what? Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. It's insomnia. Oh no. Oh no. That's okay. You know what? Insomnia is okay too. We can beat him with insomnia. You kidding me? I'm not going to sleep to no Milotics. Get out of here. Yawn ain't slowing me down. Let's get over to Battle Tower and do a little bottle capping. I already have a team set up for this Noctowl, so you know what? Let's just go into battle with it then, huh? Oh, because it needs to be 100. Uh-oh. So you know what? Let's do raids. I need to get this Noctowl to level 100. So let's go to the wild area. Jeez, I'm all over the place right now. And let's do some raids. Get it up there. Jeez, it's like I haven't played Pokemon in a while. I just need to get on the internet. I'm looking on the internet. Through Y. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Let's get this going, huh? Yeah, let's just do that. You know what? Maybe let's do some. Nah, forget it. Let's just do whatever. I'm using my Centiskorch. I don't want to be using my Centiskorch, actually. Let's stop that. Let's put in a regular Pokemon. A good Pokemon. That I can get some. Let's use the Goon. I would use the Noctowl, but it's level 49, and I feel like I'd be doing everyone a disservice. So. Actually, hey, if anybody wants to raid, let's do some raids. Why not? I can do that. I've totally forgotten how. Wow, it's been forever since I've done raids. Jeez. I thought I could add a link code. Yeah, right there. So our link code is going to be 0009 for the amount of times that it took to get Noctowl. So if anybody wants to join in on this raid with a Torkoal, come on in. Actually, you know what? He said, keep changing his mind one more time. Let's do this. I'll get in one time. We'll do one raid with... Actually, yeah. Let's do one raid with everybody else. I'm sorry, this is the last time I've changed my mind. We'll do one raid with everybody, and then after that we'll do link code raids. That way, we can give everybody a little bit of time to get their switches, get your Pokemon ready, get your hydration. Jeez. Nine times. We probably have enough with 3. Let's get some Martin Solrock up in here, huh? Yeah, no, this one's going to be random, but then after that, it's going to be all link code. I don't think you have to be friends to do link codes, right? Like, I don't have to go and add everybody for that, do I? I don't think I do. Now, it was... Well, what's my friend code? Yeah. So I guess I do need, huh? Maybe let's figure this out together, huh? So what I'm doing right now, oh, it doesn't want to load the raid. If it helps you pop it up, here's what I can do. I can go into this. Let's duplicate. First, let me just facade this guy right here. There's my FC. Gonna put it all the way over this way. Make it a little bigger, and then right when this is done, I will post the rest of that there. But that's what it's gonna be. Primarina. Primarina's eyes, when it's really big, looks like it's looking like diagonally away. Like, I get it, that's like the anime eyes kind of like shiny stuff to it, but it's kind of strange, no? We got him. Wow. I keep looking down at that Noctowl down there, and he's just like floating around. It's got the 9 above it or below it, and I'm like, oh, okay. You know what this satisfies? This satisfies my like my gacha game addiction. Like, you know, when you're playing a like one of those mobile gacha games with all the little anime characters, and you have to roll for a new character, and like sometimes you don't get it, often you don't get it, sometimes you do, and it's a good time. Ouchie. I don't think the Noctowl that I put in actually has tinted lens. Wouldn't it just be better? Wouldn't it just be better to rebreed? This is fine. trying to figure out how do I link this video? How do I make this video? Luckiest person in the world gets shiny Hoothoot on the 9th egg. Is that the title? Yeah, okay. So while I get my friend code and while I give it out, I'm going to change up my current team to be the Noctowl, the Obstagoon, and then a bunch of other Pokemon that can do well in the raids. Just so I can actually contribute. Miss Delmise. All right. Torkoal's gone down. Let's not catch that. We don't need that. Bye, Torky. Okay. Well, let me check first off if I have any more EXP candies in my thing. Meanwhile, though, thinking about 7 things at once, let's go into my profile. Okay, so let me type that in to Streamlabs. Friend code is SW-4489-4047-0602. Works for me. Yeah. I'm going to have to connect back to the internet, but that is all right. I don't know if... Is this the one that I actually like? That's what I want. Let's move that in here. Let's move this in here. Oh, move this in here. Move this in here. And sure, let's do Dracovish too. So are you saying that if people put in the friend code, then it'll show up easier? Or do I have to actually accept the friend invite? Hi, Kevin. How's it going, buddy? I need to go back onto the internet. We're building up XL EXP candies so that we can finish up this Noctowl that I got on the 9th try. We just scroll through here, make sure none of my people are holding one by accident. No, that one's holding the Everstone. I think this is the one that I actually wanted to put in. This is the one. Okay. I know what we're going to do. That's fine. Let's do raids right now. Let's get, how many EXP candies do we actually need? Is it 8 or something? 11, 12, 72? And then we'll use the Tinted Lens Noctowl rather than the dumb one that I guess I used. Gonna have to make a new one. Okay. So what do I do now? So 0009 is the code for the raid. That is the correct code. Let's switch the Pokemon now. Let's go for this one. So for those who want to come in, there's a bolt. No. This is a 3-star. What am I talking about? I need to find a good one. What's the streamer etiquette for raids? Do I need to join one and then other people join it too? That's a good one. Tell Mize. Let's switch Pokemon. want my Rotom Heat. I need to accept the friend code. Oh, dang it. No, I don't need to accept the friend code because someone just joined. I need to put in the link code. But I'm sorry, this is incredibly frustrating for people, I'm sure. There we go. Let's switch to this. Oh, I can't select a Pokemon in a battle team. Get off the place. Let's use Togekiss then. Okay. After this, I'm trying to think of what would be best. Would it be best to just not have a link code and just go? Yeah, I think I'm just going to not have a link code and just search for people normally. Let's see how the first one turns out. Oh, man. I'm going to give this another minute. No, you know what? I'm going to put this down so I don't actually do something I regret. I don't think that this is going to work properly. I don't want to have to keep going out of my Switch to... I was hatching eggs. I don't want to keep having to go out of my Switch to, you know, get the things, to get the friend codes, to accept the friend requests. Because I feel like that would just take longer than this whole thing already has been. Strange. All right, let's quit out of that. So, for those of you who have put in your friend codes, I will go ahead and accept right now. So it's funny. I was hatching eggs. However, I got it. I got what I wanted in 9. I got a shiny Hoothoot in 9. But let's just accept everybody here. But here's the problem, is it did not have the hidden ability because I put on a Noctowl that was not the one that I wanted to. And forgotten that Tinted Lens is the hidden ability. And I had a Noctowl that would do that for me, but it's not the one that I wanted. So let's try it one more time. Now that I'm thinking about it, it might just be best, oh my gosh, to do it one more time. Time out. Okay, so for real this time. No, I don't want this egg. But I would like to take my Pokemon back. I want the Noctowl back. Thank you very much. Let's send that to a box. Sequestered away to never... Oh, no, I didn't want that to happen. But we'll add that to our party. Send this Noctowl away. Noctowl has a wide lens. Let's put that in my bag. All right. So let's do one more time. Put the Ditto in and put the Noctowl in. Now, this wouldn't have happened if it were organized. But Tinted Lens Everstone is in there, so I won't need that modest mint anymore. Let's get this all set up. So those of you who came to watch a shiny hunt, you're going to see it again. What do I need? I need my Scented Scourge. Where did I put it? I put it in the Battlers, because that was a dumb thing to do. put this here for now. There we go. One more time. For those of you who want to raid, code is still 0009 for Jonah Knight. He's putting one together. Then maybe we'll do some raids after, but my main prerogative right now is to get a good tinted lens Noctowl going. So let's see. Yeah, Wycom is just not good, is it? Run around in circles until you cross your arms. Is anybody else running like an infinity circle? That's what I do. I feel like the anxiety has just completely exited my body as I have returned to breeding and not going for the raids. However, if this Noctowl is not perfect, I'm going to be upset because that means that I'm going to need to do raids again to get it to 100. I have about enough to get it to, I think it's 30 something. It's 2 L's and an XL, I believe. So, might have to spend tonight just doing raids with randoms. Just get some extra stuff up. Oh, big truck just outside the window. In in Sun and Moon, there was this one place that'll grind with my Tauros running in circles. Yeah, basically. In past games, there's always been that one place that you just kind of run around and around and around. They've done a good job at making a pathway for people, but I feel like the best time that was the what was it, the subway in X and Y. And then in Sun and Moon, they had another good one. In Sword and Shield, it's not as great because it's hard to have a cycle that goes all the way around. Like before, you could just kind of like shove a coin in your DS and just have it automatically run in circles for you. But there's no running in circles for this one. Hatching mines again. Egg number 2. Let's see if we can get it in less than 9 this time. So for those of you who are coming in now, we we hatched our first shiny Hoothoot about 20 minutes ago, and I almost went through with making it competitive. However, let's hatch the rest of these guys first. No. However, it did not have the right ability. It didn't have the hidden ability that I wanted it to, in part because I put on the wrong Noctowl as one of the parents. So I put on the right one now. It has tinted lens, and let's just get ourselves another shiny Hoothoot. I feel like that's the ultimate spite to Kevin, is to get a second Hoothoot. See if I can grab one of these twinkles on my way. No. God, it's so hard to turn around in circles with this thing. I guess for this, I don't actually need to have my friend code up anymore. By the way, hello, Glazing Gecko. Welcome. Well, I appreciate that, Gecko. Thank you for subscribing. We put out stuff every single day, so you won't be bored if this is the kind of content that you're looking for. The turn radius on this bike is just insane. I have to say, the cheers on this track are fantastic. I don't actually know what theme this is. Is this a gym? No, this is like some kind of important battle though. Let's see, where am I? 43 minutes. So yeah, battle. Oh, Rival Marnie. Yeah, Marnie's theme. Oh, dude. By the way, this is 5 now. Like, you have to be slowed down. Like, if you use your rodent power with this bike, like, you will never, ever get to where you need to go. There's a glitch in the game where your handling on your bike messes up if you hatch neck while boosting it. Really? I want to do that. Let's boost. Okay. This is a good thing. I like this. Marnie was a very cool character because her whole shtick was that she was like just this girl. She was just like trying to do her thing. And then she just gets like this posse who follows her around and is like, yo, Marnie, like, yo, what up? Like, that's like every streamer these days is like just this person who's like, I'm just trying to do my thing, man. Like, it's fine. And then all these other people are like, yo, what up, son? Do I have a shiny charm? I do have a shiny charm. If I didn't have a shiny charm, I would have gotten that last Hoothoot in like 18. No, it boosted by 3 times, so that would have been, what, 36? Not 36. Whatever, 27. Quick math. Yeah, but Marnie actually turned out to be really good. Like, she was super, like, closed off to everybody, and then she just turned into a nice person. I think I'm on 7 now, actually. Yeah, that was 7. Come on, daycare lady. Cross those arms. There you go. I've figured out a nice pathway here. We're on Twitter posting gifs of her completely unrelated drama posts. I should have stand Marnie. Listen, I think... Oh, hey, grabbed it. I think that people give Hop a worse rep than he deserved. Listen, he was fine. I mean, sure, he gave a lot of... I guess, constructive support about your move choices as you were using them, but it was okay. I think it was kind of weird that they just kind of gave him... Spoiler alert. I think they just gave him a dog out of nowhere because you got it, but whatever. Now, how do you guys pronounce, by the way, B-E-D-E? Do people call it Bead? I've seen people call it Beady, but I don't want to call him Beady. I think Bead is a better sounding name. He, as well, had redeemable qualities, like his love for pink. It was very cool. Best cutscene when the fairy gym leader is inspecting Bead. Yeah, exactly. Who's Mile? Mile's the only character we're talking about? I think I've completely forgot who Mile is. He was childish, but he was just doing his best. Exactly, right? Like, he's just a guy, man. Come on. We're at 9. So we have officially passed the previous shiny count for correct shiny Hoothoot. Yeah, Bead, right? B-E-A-D, basically. He's not the best. No, Hop was not the best character. Who was the one in Sword and Shield that they copied his character model off of? He was fine. Milo. Is that the person I'm thinking of? let's go ahead. I always hit X instead of Y for multi-select. I'll get used to it. I promise. Okay, Milo. Yes, speed. Sword Shield is one of my favorite Pokemon games. I agree with that. Kind of. I agree with it because it's the best for what I want to do with it and what I've always wanted to do with Pokemon games. I've always wanted to play them competitively, and I think this game is the best in giving you that competitive experience. I don't think the story was as good as the other ones, but I don't care too much about that, so I don't really factor that into any kind of reviews. If I did, then this would not be up there. I did like Black's story. Black 2's story was really good. I was into the nostalgia factor for Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Silver was good. Crystal was good. Red, Blue, Yellow you can't touch because that's just a product of the times. It was revolutionary at the time. How? Thank you. How from Sun and Moon. What did I say? I said Milo from Lilo and Stitch is where it was. His previous Pokemon game, Lilo and Stitch. Hal and Hop are basically the same person. Fun fact, they were actually modeled off of each other. Like, they have the same kind of, like, jumping, like, happy animation. Milo's the grass... Oh, the really swole grass gym leader. Yeah. God, that guy was swole. Hi, Frito. How you doing? Black and White 2 was great. The tournaments were the best. Yeah, Black and White was really good. B2. Best story was Black and White. I would tend to agree with that. I think that Black and White were like up there in terms of story. I feel like I remember to update the shiny tracker every like 2 Pokemon. And in fact, I need to recenter it. So right when we hit this next one, I'll just hop into my Streamlabs and fix that up. There we go. Just nice and centered there. Yeah, there we go. Thanks, Joe. Hey, guys, Joe is the one, Joseph over there, the average Joe YT, as he's still promoting his YouTube channel from 4 years ago. He's the one who made this whole beautiful layout. So thank you so much for that. It's beautiful and it does exactly what I want it to do. So good product. Much love. This Hoothoot thing is going to take a while, I'm sure, because I got the one that I didn't want on 9, so through law of, what is that, butter side down, gotta get it on the 512th. It's not butter side down. That's Murphy's Law. Hoothoot number 13. God, I'm thinking back at the beginning of this, getting that 9th, and then going on like an anxiety rampage, being like, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do now? Uh-oh. I need to use this somehow. What, do I raid? Let's raid, guys. Come on. Everybody join 0009. No, never mind. Don't do that. Join random raids. No, never mind. Add my friend code. No, never mind. Let's redo this Hoothoot. And that's where we are now. Hoothoot does have super low egg steps, and I like that. Are we done? Remember to multi-select with Y. Ooh. It's got a little bop to it. Boom ding dang doom ba ding dang doom bom boom ba ding ba doom bom ba ding dang doom bom boom bom ba ding ba dang ba dang bow bow. What is this one? Give me an egg, please. 53. Oh, this is Bede's battle intro? Yeah, this is Bede's battle intro. This has like that same Rival Blue intro energy. You know, the same energy. Except like this, it replaces chipset with like jazz, and I'm into it. I should give away the first Noctowl. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to give that first Noctowl to anybody who wants it. And then Bede's theme. Yes, Bede's theme is great. Except that sound there, that like always sounded like the Kirby inhaling sound to me. You know what I mean? And then right there, somebody chimes in with the word bass. And then bass guy goes off. Except not as hard as the doggo bass. Doggo bass goes in. And I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I think it's called like In the Fog or something. Doggo bass knows what to do. Ah, shiny bridge. Shiny bridge, shiny bridge. Oh, Fred Gathers. Gathers? Yeah, Gathers. Fred Gathers. Hello. How do I go about building a competitive team? Give it to Kevin. Oh my gosh, I should give it to Kevin. Just be like, hey man, I've got a Pokemon for you. It's a shiny Noctowl. No, how do I go about building a competitive team? Interesting question. Let's start at the beginning there. So you're building a competitive team. You want to first of all think of what kind of Pokemon that you want to actually use on the team. You don't have to think about all of them. I would think I would just say, you know, come up with maybe one, two that you actually want to use. Like use your favorites. Use ones that you like. Then build a team around that. A team that kind of complements that Pokemon, or can support that Pokemon, or can have that Pokemon be a support for them. A good place to do that, if you search up Mirrorland Team Builder, you can start to input your Pokemon there, and it'll show you like type advantages and type disadvantages, and how well you cover each of the types. You want to have a team that has good type coverage, or if it does, if it is kind of weak to one certain type, you want to kind of make that up in your moves and abilities. So once you've put together a decent team, a decent looking type coverage for teams, where are we right now? Did I miss one? Yeah, I missed two. Once you put together a good type coverage for your teams, then you are ready to start breeding, son, which is basically what I'm doing right now. Now, if you were to, and I'll use this as an example here, if you were to be breeding for, let's say, a Hoothoot or anything else that is modest in nature, this is careful. Sorry, I'm going to build a careful one. You want to get yourself this judge feature, this one right here over on the side, and I think you get that just by beating the game. So once you've done that and you have this feature, you want to find Pokemon that have best in all of the stats that you're going to be using them for. So HP, attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and speed. Typically 5 of those 6 you want to use. So that attack there, this being a special attacking Hoothoot, special attacking Noctowl, you want that one to be the one of the 6 that is not best. Like this one right here, I would use this. I would use this Hoothoot. But too bad for me, I can't. I'm not allowed. I have to put them all in a box. Yeah, and as they're saying, the Discord's a great place to kind of get not a broad knowledge, but like a piece by piece knowledge. Like if you ever have any questions, like single questions, the Discord's a great place to ask that. If you're looking to get like a broader explanation, then this is where you do it, 100%. Either on stream or on the podcast. You write into pokesportspodcast@gmail.com, and then we'll answer that in length. Judge is forgetting to Master Ball in the Battle Tower. Yeah. Basically, you can fully create a team that is not best in any of those six stats. I think the whole point of that is just to really max out your Pokemon's potential. You know what I mean? But just have fun with it. I think the truly competitive ones are the ones who do that. And I think if you know that one early on, then you have a pretty hefty advantage over most of the people that you play with. I got a Swift Feather. I need a hotkey for this, and I'm sure it exists, but I need a hotkey to add an extra number, because I always have to type it in on my notepad and then save it, and then it'll pop up in the text display below where it says current hunt. So on the topic of incredibly lit themes from Pokemon, this one's right up there with it. Jonah Knight making some ramen. I would do that had I any ramen in the house. Actually, I might. Okay, 20-second Hoothoot. Still no Shinier. Sorry, I'm French. I'm Canadian, so we all speak French. Where the word is Shinier. I need to hydrate. There we go. What do we got? Okay. Bum, bum, bing, bum, bum. Whoa, is this major key? I don't think I'm used to this in a major key. Oh, there it is. It's an intro to that part. I didn't know that it goes into it through major. Gotta suck up in that quarantine oh, so like, are you making like cup noodle ramen? Which, like, cool, good on you. But the first place that my mind went when you said that, I was like, oh dang, he's like making his own, like taking the noodles and doing the thing and cutting up some meat. He's making like a meal out of this. Not to say that cup ramen isn't a meal. That's a good meal too. You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh wait, I think that was all the Hoothoots. So that means it was 25. And I need to track that. Instant ramen. Do I actually know music? Oh yeah. Dude, I know music. I can't say that I know it like well. But I did grow up playing piano. I did grow up very much into music and music theory. I reached a point at the end of high school where I had the option to either go in to post-secondary for business or to go in for music, and I felt that business was the more logical choice, and music, like, I would rather just keep that one my hobby. So I can't say that I have like a extensive knowledge of everything that there is music, but I know good enough to get by, and I still love playing piano. When I moved, I wasn't able to bring my piano with me. I just kept that one at my parents' house, but I do want to eventually get myself an electric piano for my rental and this rental space that I'm in, and keep practicing, because I miss that, especially during like this quarantine. Like, it sucks. It sucks not being able to play that, But no, high school, I was a band geek, like major band geek. I spent all 4 years in as many bands and choirs, and like my school was known for its music program. So like I was in the concert choir and the jazz choir and the men's choir, and for the bands I was in like regular band and jazz band, and we had like a wind ensemble that we also did. It was pretty nuts. My schedule was packed after school with music stuff. What is this one? 104. Hillbury. No, let's play Hammerlock. School didn't have a music program. I'm sorry to hear that. Music programs are great. I mean, I'm biased because that was where I spent all of my time, but hopefully your school has like a good program in something that you're at least interested in. Because that's the thing, right? Like, it doesn't have to be a good... Like, not every school needs to have a certain program. They just have to have the one that you like. Graduated with 40 people. Whoa. In secondary? That's a small class size, huh? Or that's a small grade size cohort. It's a very small cohort. Are you like in a small town, Jonah? Or is just your neighborhood that small? Or is that just what's happening now? People aren't having kids anymore, man. $29. So not as lucky as the one that had 9. I will say that. But I think Tinted Lens does make a lot of sense, and that's worth it. We had sports. They finally added esports in the past year. That's amazing. I'm in college now, so it doesn't affect me. I hope they have something in your college. I know that there are a lot of, because I'm in Ontario, Canada, there are a lot of Ontario colleges now that are starting to accept esports programs, and a lot of them are doing it as like a events management kind of thing, rather than a like competition or performance or anything like that, like stage tech. So it's good. It's a step in the right direction. It's not where we need it to be yet, I think, because it's going to create all these people who know how to put on a good tournament, but not a ton of people who know how to run them well or compete in them. But a lot of like collegiate clubs have decent esports in them as well. So I feel like the talent is there and the creation is there. It's just kind of like everything in the middle that we can start to teach the youth of today. Yeah, I don't know. That's where my mind goes with esports and collegiate. I didn't know that they were bringing it into a high school setting, though. That's awesome. Yes, that's right. You became was that a Pokemon professor, right? Like you just took your exam. I really should take that. I wanted to a few years ago, and then I just never really got around to it. But funny enough, my housemate, I live in like this not a duplex necessarily, but like we have a basement tenant. It's two individuals getting married. One of them is a Pokemon professor, and then the other is just a like big diehard Pokemon fanatic. So it's like this big house full of Pokemon lovers, just from like different realms, right? Like they're into the TCG, I'm into the VGC. Not really VGC. I'm into VGC. I'm just not well versed in it yet. I'm getting there. I'm a singles guy. And if you've been around the channel for a while, you already know that I'm a singles guy. But unfortunately, at this point, you kind of have to be into Pokemon VGC in order to really be into the physical copy of the game. If you're into singles, then you're more of a... most people are more of a showdown folk. Fry Sank Motion says, this is amazing. Thank you. Ooh. Tell me more. Stay hydrated. So what about the people over here in the chat? Like, what did you guys grow up doing? Are you guys into music? Are you guys into, like, what did you do in school? I'm always curious what other people did during their school time. Because like for me, again, it was just music. It was so very just music. This is 34, not 33. This is the Pokemon nursery, guys. I don't know. Should we do more of these? Should we do more of these hatching streams? Jonas is would definitely come to these. That's nice to hear. I like the fact that it really lets me. I really need like Bluetooth. Just something to connect to my computer. I really hate that this keeps sliding off the back of my head. What? I like the fact that I get to just keep my train of thought going. Anybody else see the irony in that? How I lost my train of thought the second I started talking about how I like having a full train of thought. That's a lot of Hoot-Hoots. So then that's 35. Gives a good chance to just kind of talk with people and you know what I mean. Thing is, I really want to keep the esports element of Pokésports, like the channel, right? And so I feel like Shiny hatching streams, although they're nice and they give me the chance to actually talk with people, come on, what it doesn't accomplish is much of the competitive aspect, right? So the way that I'm segueing into, you know, what the channel is about is by actually using it in a competitive setting. But I mean, if people want to see more of this format where it's, you know, putting together the actual Pokemon and then actually using it, then yeah, I would definitely do that. I think the one thing that I would change in the future is just really to make sure that I have all of the like post-hatch stuff ready. Like the EXP candies and the nature mints and the supplements. Like really got to make sure that it's good to go. This is what I'm going to tell Kevin tonight, because he probably has already been thinking about that, but hey. That's the thing. If I just treat it like a podcast, that's it. Hatch a shiny, build a team, jump on Battle Stadium. Yep. That is basically how this stream is supposed to go. Once I get this shiny right here, this egg here is going to crack a little bit, and then it's going to, ooh, shiny. Oh, yellow Noctowl, no, yellow Hoothoot. Nope. Let's see. Yeah. I just need one more. One more, and then I hatch the 3, and then I put the 5 in the box. Yeah, thankfully, it's not like this Hoothoot like requires a lot of commitment to it. Like, there's not a lot of steps required. There's not a lot of like, I don't have to turn my Switch upside down to evolve it. It's just a regular little bird. This is going to be the lensiest Noctowl, by the way. Wide lens and tinted wide lens? I think that's what we're going to call it, the tinted wide lens Noctowl. And for those of you who are a part of our Discord, you might have seen that Kevin and I have been talking about our rivalry between Noctowl and Excadrill. Because, of course, I can't stand Excadrill, and now he can't stand Noctowl. So, what ended up happening is wait, really? Am I already? Oh, dang. We came up with nicknames for the Noctowl and Excadrill, because this is very much like a Naruto and Sasuke rivalry. This is going to be Noctowl and Kevin as well. You can figure that out for yourself. Okay. Number 40. We're just getting started here now. 9 wasn't good enough. We had to do 49. I really did just use up all my luck on that first one. Oh, man. I'm going to need to take this one. Oh, man. Need to keep an ear out. I think I've been hearing my daughter not going down for a nap. We had a nice little lunch, and we said, okay, time to go to bed. And no, she wasn't having that. One more. It's at that point, at that age right now where, like, it's all happy smiles until we say, okay, it's time to go down, time to go sleep. then it's an immediate cry fest. It's 42. Okay, meanwhile, just need to check this real quick. There we go. Is that 43, or have I completely lost? No, that's still 42. Now we keep nice and calm. We have a nice leisurely stroll across the bridge, hatching our 43rd Noctowl egg. And it's a brown Hoothoot. It always turns into a Bob Ross stream. Whether it's battling, whether it's hatching shinies, it's just happy little accidents. I had a happy little accident today. Take that out of context, why don't you? At 1:10 p.m. today, I had a happy little accident. I don't think it was actually 1:10. I hatched a shiny Hoothoot, and it was the wrong ability. I hatched it out after only 9 tries. I'm gonna hold that over my head till the day I die. Oh, already at 45. But we all have happy little accidents, you know what I mean? We all have them. Got to put these 5 in the box. But now we're on track. I need to remember not to bike too far away from this lady before she gives me more eggs. I've got to re-up 5 times. I can't just leave. There's strategy to this. I don't think I've ever mentioned this, but I actually have been working on a separate podcast for longer than I've been working on Pokésports. Pokésports is actually my 2nd and a half. I've worked on 3, but one of them hasn't been released, and that one's not even a gaming related one. This one and another one, the other one I work on is called Best of 3. It's an esports podcast where we talk to people from all over different areas of esports. So kind of like what Pokésports Plus is, but for everything. Good. So I just need one more. I really like podcasting, and I really want to kind of make it my business, but things like this whole COVID situation, like it really hurts the podcasting industry. I want to stop talking with her. Really hurts the podcasting industry, because like people stop listening to podcasts. Not everybody, mind you. Like there's still people who listen to podcasts to try and get work done, and you're not commuting anymore. Most people listen to podcasts on their commute. So obviously listenership goes down during things like this, which is one of the reasons why we're focusing a little harder on the video content and putting through streams. And I think through doing this, we've kind of learned that the video aspect is really fun, and we do want to keep that going too. I think it's just going to be hard once everybody goes back to work to stay consistent with videos, but we're going to do that. We're determined to make it work in the new normal, is what everyone calls it. My school never did any esports stuff, says Don Page, but when I was in high school in the Sun and Moon days, I almost called it Sword and Moon, Sun and Moon days, I got more so into competitive because of a group I joined on Facebook. Yes, Facebook was a big place for competitive Pokemon before. Not so much now, kind of now, but not as much. I like Facebook groups for Pokemon, and I did back in the day, but I don't know. I found that there was a lot of toxicity that would go on in Facebook groups. I don't know. I didn't have a very great experience, but I'm sure there are people out there who got some really good stuff out of that. Yeah, now I feel like, if people want to get into Pokemon or get into competitive, like online, and get into a community, it's either through Reddit, like RVGC, or our Pokemon Sword and Shield, I think is another one, or Discord, like the Pokésports Discord, or, I know Smogon has a Discord. I don't think Smogon's Discord is like up there in numbers, but certainly that's the community we're trying to create on Discord. Jonah Knight saying, I'll stay listening to the podcast, guys. Thank you. Appreciate that. You're keeping us afloat during these times. From what I've heard, it died out. Yeah, Facebook. Like 90% of the groups I followed had died. Yes. There was a time too where a lot of businesses were buying out Facebook groups, like legit buying out. I was in a Pokemon Go Facebook group, and my friend who I was living close to at the time when I was living further away in Ottawa, he managed that. He owned it. He was the admin for it. And what had happened is a game shop reached out to him and was like, hey, can we buy your Facebook group? Why? Because they could run ads on that. They replaced their banner with like a full-on ad for their game shop, and they're like, hey, so I know we have this group together of all people who are into Pokemon in the Ottawa area. How about you come and do that over here? That's the group that owns this. Meanwhile, they had bought it off of them for a couple hundred. So that was a weird time, and I think once the businesses started to kind of get their hands on it, that was when things went downhill for Facebook. People stopped sticking around because of the corporate mindset and the shady deals that were going on, and just the fact that like you could start seeing ads and like malicious banners replacing the stuff that was prior just community. And that's kind of what Discord is right now. It's just like a group of people who are just trying to talk and have a good time with each other. So I mean, that's why I think like Tofu says here, Discord has killed social media for gaming. Like, yeah, kind of. They've sequestered everyone off into their own area, and they're developing their own little communities, bit by bit. For us, yeah, 100%. That's the Discord. Champions Cup Discord is popping. Yes, I agree with that. Ever since the Champions Cup, like, people have been talking on that just non-stop. Yeah. I wonder how that's actually going to turn out. I wonder if they're going to do another one. I mean, obviously, they're probably going to try because of the success of the first one. But yeah, who knows? I mean, it definitely benefits people like A-Drive, people like Wolfie, because they get the viewership. Even if they don't make any money off of this, they still get everything back in viewership and ad revenue and whatnot. This is just good publicity for them as well. And I don't say that as a bad thing. I say that as a good thing. I think that the people who are putting together these tournaments deserve to be recognized like that, even though they're not taking any money from the prize winnings, or not prize winnings, from the entry costs. That's exactly what they shouldn't be doing anyway. When you're running a tournament, the money that comes in should also be the money that goes out to the people. So your prize pool is basically the money that everybody puts in, right? If you have a $10 entry fee and 50 people participating in your tournament, then you should have a $500 prize pool. Now, you kind of get into different territory when you're trying to be as transparent as you are when talking about things like, oh, we're trying to get commentators, and we're trying to get commentators, and we're trying to host this on a site which takes 10% of prize earnings and entry fees. So when you write it all out like that, then your prize pool gets diluted a little bit. But where it becomes shady is when you start taking it yourself. Pay money to get your. I don't know. Like it kind of gets into muddy water when you get into bringing in and paying other commentators. Like, should that come out of the entry fee? I don't think so. I think that's typically the job of an organization, and the organization does not make their money off of entry fees. So I don't know if they were an organization, then I would say then that's a bad idea to pay out their commentators like that. But because it's just two people trying to put on a tournament and trying to make a good show, I agree with the whole paying of commentators. And that's my thought on that. I only have 2 eggs. This is in multiples of 5. The nice thing about not moving Pokemon over to the box before hatching all 5 of them is that I can know exactly where I'm at. Because I have 2 eggs in my inventory, and I hadn't updated the current hunt in a little while. So, yeah. I'm surprised, actually, now that I've kind of talked it out, I'm kind of surprised that it wasn't more of a controversy. I mean, I'm glad that it wasn't, but I'm surprised that this never came up. Maybe everybody had the same internal thought. Maybe people didn't think about it at all, that they used part of the entry fee to pay out commentators and tournament organizers. Like, they need their money. It makes sense. But I'm surprised that nobody asked that question. Or maybe they did, and I just didn't see it. Does that make sense, by the way, what I was just talking about? Literally my thought process right now. I'm going in circles because I'm waiting for that arm cross. Wait, what are we talking about? So my thought on the Champions Cup that I just had. I was curious if there was any controversy around the fact that the people were paid, that the commentators and the tournament organizers were paid. Not the fact that they were paid, but the fact that they were paid with money that came in through entry costs. Because typically in other esports, prize pool is fully made up of entry costs. When you're an organization, you can afford to do that because you're also paying out, your other people, like your setup and your commentators and whatnot. But that's the organizers doing that, not the competitors. But in this situation where it was just two people putting on a show, they needed money to pay these people, pay the TOs and the commentators and whatnot. So in order to pay them, they used the money coming in from participants, which again is a general no-no, but because they're individuals just putting on a show, it makes sense. It dilutes the prize pool a little bit, but what are you going to do? Otherwise, you're not going to have a tournament. So hopefully that made sense. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, what are you going to do? We've been live for an hour and a half. And we have hatched 59 Noctowls, 59 Hootoots, wannabe Noctowls. And this is going to be the one. Right here, number 60. Lucky number 60. No. I'm kidding. I was kidding the whole time. You could see it in my face. My kidding face. Oh, cool. It's a remix. Remix of the battle theme. What's this? 137. Yeah, elite gym member. Yeah. Okay, I remember this now. This is one of those themes where like kind of you forget about eventually, because you stop facing elite gym members once you beat them all. Is this a theme in that you can select from Battle Stadium? Because this is not bad. Shake that ting, miss. Gonna shake that ting, yo. Annabella, shake that ting, yo. Anna, Jody, and Rebecca. I don't know why. I'm sorry. Sometimes a theme just kind of pops in your head, and you're like, "Oh, this goes well with that." I've never been to a VGC tournament because I live in Utah and they don't usually have them out here. That's unfortunate. Are there not like game shops around you that have local tournaments? I feel like a lot of places that don't have a big tournament scene at least have a decent local scene. That's 100% what the deal is in Canada in general. There was supposed to be a Toronto regionals, but that was COVIDed out. Wow, they really got the audience to sing that, huh? There's one that did. Oh yeah, no, I get you there. There's one game shop that does, but it has all the kinds of whack kids hanging out there. Yeah, well, I mean, like, the age is one thing, but there are always some of those game shops, I should say, that have kind of just sketchy people, you know. Like I don't mind going to a game shop and there being a bunch of kids there. Like it's meant for them. I'm glad that it's working for them and they're able to do that. But oof, when you get people who are like know-it-alls in the game, I have a big problem with. Like people who think they know everything there is to know about Pokemon and like just refuse to have fun. Those are the kind of people that just ruin an experience for me. Like I want to try and have a conversation with these people. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to be essentially mansplained into the game. Thanks for the Sean Paul karaoke. Hey, dude. That's this game for you. Fred Gathers is back. Fred Gathers, welcome back. We're hatching more of these guys. We're at 65 right now. 65 Hoothoots in a row, and not a single yellow to be seen. The first hour of this stream essentially didn't happen. Because again, and I'll say it one more time for those of you who are joining us now, we got ourselves a shiny Hoothoot, but it had the wrong ability. And that was my fault, and I'll own that. But I need to do it again, because I really, really want that tinted lens. Because Noctowl at times will be my D-Maxer. Air slash Heatwave Hypnosis Dream Eater to me is a good combination to have on the D-Max Noctowl, because all of those moves turn into something good. You get the Air Slash turning into Max Airstream, you get the Heat Wave turning into Max Flare, you got the Dream Eater turning into Max Mindstorm, and then the Hypnosis, well, that turns into a Max Guard. So it's almost like you don't need the Protect that a normal VGC Mon would have, because you're able to just Max Guard anything for 3 turns. Well, 2, max 2. 2 more eggs. Bum bum ba bum 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 bum. Ding ding, don't shake that thing. Can we make it work in this one? I think so. Shake that ting, miss. Yeah, it works. Shake that ting, yo, Annabella, Jody, and Rebecca. My favorite, I don't know why, but I just like throwing, was it Get Busy? Is that what it's called? I think it's actually called Get Busy, right? Get Busy, Sean Paul, yeah, it is. I like throwing Get Busy on like any theme. My favorite is, was it One Winged Angel from Final Fantasy VII? That one. It works almost too well. And in fact, over the next few Hoothoot hatches, I will find it and I will play it for you, because somebody actually made it and it made me laugh so hard. Get Busy Final Fantasy. I just assumed that this one wasn't. Yeah, okay, good. So I couldn't find it on YouTube. But I know I have it here somewhere. Nope. one of these. It's one of these. It's one of these. It's one of these. Ah, I found it. I found it. Here it is. Ready for this? No Hoothoot here. What number are we on, by the way? I haven't updated that in a hot minute. So where are we right now? We're at, oh, almost missed it. There we go. So here is Busy Fantasy 7. This is what will get us demonetized. It just works too well, right? Was that number 70? That was number 70. Oops. There we go. Get rid of that. Gotta get some more. All right. That's enough of that. Back to Sword and Shield. No, what happened? What happened? Did I just... Yeah, okay, I took my Ditto. Yeah. Hope that didn't like cancel any streaks or anything. As far as I know, there's no streaking in Masuda breathing. Breathing? Masuda breeding. FF7 music is fire. 100% agree with that. What was that? Where'd that come from? There was some cellos that just kind of popped out. Oh, wow. People going hard with the cellos, man. Jeez. That's not... I don't think that's how cellos are meant to be used. Oh, it's dogs. This is one of the dogs' music. So of course it has to have like big music, you know? Like big instruments being used. We're either using cellos or we're using the bass. Cloud is your main in Smash. In Ultimate? That's commitment. That is straight up commitment to be using Cloud in Smash. In Ultimate. It's fun to use though. It's very fun to use. Slumbering World. Ooh. Strange, there's no weird. Only chaining in the game is fishing. That's good. That's good. And I assume random encounters as well. That's still here, right? Like you can still chain encounter to grab yourself a shiny. Don Page's main in Smash is Captain Falcon or Kirby. Also good choices. 2 more. It's actually 73. Who's my main in Smash? I feel like I've gone through most of my Smash playing without like calling anything that I use a main, which I realized later is not a great thing to do, because I didn't know this until I spoke with Esam for a podcast that I did, that there aren't bans in Smash. And so if there's no bans in Smash, just get really good with one player. Like Esam is amazing with Pikachu, and that has been his Smash career, is just being good at Pikachu. So not having a main, I feel like, is not the way to go. I need to put these away, actually. But it's interesting, like, that's the one game that I have seen recently. That's not 100% true, but it's like one of the first games that I had seen that no, I didn't want to take it back. I wanted the egg. Huh? I didn't want to give that back. Oh my god. Because I said I didn't want the egg, that's why. I see, right. Well, we filled up that box, so that's 75 done. What is this theme right here? Let's get this right out of there. I'll answer that question in a second. There we go. Get out of there. Okay. Who do I main in Smash? I would have to say I go through phases. I liked Incineroar. I wanted to be good at Incineroar. I couldn't be good at Incineroar. I feel like I'm best right now with Little Mac. I'm decent at Little Mac. I don't want to take my Pokemon back. It's hard to think with this intense music going on. But yeah, Little Mac's up there. Byleth is fun. I feel like anybody who uses Byleth is like knows how stupid and broken it is. But heck. I like Lucas, but I don't think I'm very good at it. Just like every now and then I'll get like a fun combo off and I'll think that I'm decent, and then I'll play against somebody who's actually good and they'll murk me. But yeah. I'm sure there's a Fire Emblem character that I like more than Byleth, isn't there? Martha's okay. Wanted to be good at Roy. I'm not one of those people. You have to be like very, very like technically good. You have to be good in your techniques to be good at Roy. I can understand why shiny streamers go off whenever they get a shiny after X amount of attempts. I'm only at like 76 hatched, and already I feel the monotony. So like I feel like shiny streamers, when they get their shiny, they're like, I don't have to do this anymore. I enjoy Joker a lot. Yeah, Joker's fun. I don't have a ton of experience with Joker, unfortunately. I need to exit Slack because that's popping up on my computer. And thus is probably popping up on this. Okay, this is the one. No, you know what? This is not the one. The one that's going to be the one? Before 93. Between 76 and 93, that's when it's going to happen. I've just decided. And because I've decided, it's going to happen. if you have confidence in your decisions in life, you have a higher chance for them to happen. You can will RNG into the game, right? My mood is like going with the music. Pokemon is just mood music. Background music is just mood music. What are you talking about, Michael? 79. It's not 93. It's not happening at 93 either, by the way. It's happening at any point between now and 93. What? I'm not psychic? Just go round and round and round and round. Oh. There's number 80. Good old number 80. No. Music's dying. No, I don't want to save. Okay. It's gonna be here. It's in one of the ones that is in my inventory, or that will be. Just as soon as Linda over here crosses her arms. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Stacy. Oh, she's got another one. Thank you, Samantha. Have you got another one for me? I'd be happy if you gave me another one, please. Ooh, thank you. I will take it. Thank you, Natalie. Oh, here we go. Thank you, Patricia. Ooh, what do we got? It is a regular old Noctowl. It's a slow descent. Into madness. I'll have to swap this now. Okay, I need to remember to go back to the egg lady at egg 85. No, I don't have to do that. I just need to really keep on track with my tracker. There was a seagull that flew right by my window. Come to my window and fly away. And I think that seagull was a reminder. It might not have been a seagull at all. You know what it might have been? It might have been an owl. And that owl was trying to tell me that everything's going to be all right. You're going to get what you need. It's going to be a shiny soon. You haven't hit Egg 95 yet. So don't even worry. Oh, it wasn't Egg 95. It was 93. Okay. So now that we're at 85, let's go back into the box. Let's drop these guys in here. There we go. And now we're back on track. Now we're back doing it 5x5. And then there's the question of doing this on YouTube versus doing this on Twitch. You know, like there's... I feel like right now, because we're trying to grow YouTube, it makes sense to run the stream here. However, I think that for most other things, Twitch is the best medium for that. I feel like they do a really good job at getting it out in front of people and having people watch. But YouTube is great for like the subscribers and the people who have actually subscribed to see your content. They don't do a particularly good job, or at least people don't actively look for on YouTube for people who are streaming and like to browse people who are live streaming. I'm sure there's a place to find it, but it's no, I didn't want to go in there. It's not in my knowledge base anyway. I would like that. Oh no, I did the same thing. Okay. Let's just keep it awkward at 86, and we'll just go up by 5 from there until we get to number 100. And then we'll even it back out, and then we'll go back up to 105, 110, 115, etc., etc. Which a lot of people pronounce etc., and that's just not how you say it. It's 2 words, E-T-C-E-T-E-R-A, etc. That's one of my top 5 favorite things that people say wrong. I have a top 5. Ba-ba-now. 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 Oh. Here it comes. Let's do it quick. Well, let's put these 3 in. Let's start getting some more. So what I want to do right now, I just want to send out a quick tweet saying, we got our first Hoothoot at 9 hatches. Eggs into hatching. Second shiny over there. Second shiny. Hoothoot. There we go. All right. Got to keep that going. I want to put this one in there just for a nice clean 90. And then I will look at what you just said, Dabiol colon. Oh, we've got some triumphant music. Got to sit up nice and tall for this one, because this is going to be the one. Could you LOL my Grimmsnarl to 100? I need to make competitive. Could you level? Could I level your Grimmsnarl to 100? No, sir. You must do this one yourself, young Padawan. This one is on you. We're almost at 93. 93 is going to be the one where we actually hatch the Noctowl, so the Hoothoot. So that's funny. Could I level your Grimmsnarl to 90 or to 100? It's very funny. Now I will say that whatever judgment this Noctowl is, I think I'm going to just use it. Because I think that that's what I really want to do. I think the two Pokemon that I have in right now all have best IVs. So whatever comes out should have at least 5. And I think one of them's 5 IV. So there's a chance that it could be 4 perfect IVs, but this is also assuming that I get it. But this was, by the way, the 92nd hatch. So what that does mean is the next one's going to be it. I missed that second screen showing you how many Pokemon you had. Maybe when Switch 2 comes out and has that second screen. I kind of used my candies on my Pikachu because it was stupid. That's alright. I don't even have any. I had 4, and then I used them on the Noctowl that was not. So all I'm going to do for this next one is I'm going to level it up as high as I can, and then I'm going to use it. Because all Pokemon get leveled up to 50 anyway. I just need to teach it Heat Wave, I think. I think it learns all of the moves minus Heat Wave. 93, which I already got. Good. So I just need to hatch the next 2. I feel like you need to be like really mentally on your game to juggle hatching shinies, counting shinies, talking with chat, answering tweets all at the same time. Am I on that game? Probably not. But we have the music going for us. That was number 94. One more. Okay, hatch for me. Okay, so we didn't get it at 93. That's okay. Because, you know, the number that we are going to get that shiny in, if it's not 95, which the music would suggest otherwise. Is it? It's not. Okay. The number that we will get is 107. 107 is the next lucky number. I wish I had eggs to hatch right now because this music is just like build up central. Hold on. Let me just grab 5 eggs and then I'll go back a little bit. This theme is what? 211. And end credits. Okay. The end credit theme, not bad. Just gonna leave that up there, right there. Is that? No, that's the beginning of the end credits. That is new champion of Galar. Okay. Oh, and now we get into our like 90s power ballad. This was the game that you played and it was great, and you do not know what to do with your time. Once you have finished this game, you will go and play competitive, and then you will cry. I'm sorry, that just kind of came out. Okay, so we have 3 eggs. Once I get 2 more, I'm going to turn on the champion theme. And then we'll get ourselves a shiny one. Actually, I'm at 5 now. Doo-doo-doo. 372? Oh no. I hope not. I mean, well, hold on. It will be egg 372, but it will also be several eggs before that, so it won't even get there. So I'm just saying. All right, so let's go and play this one because this is. Come on. Here we go. Okay. 96 was a bust. No. He's not a hater. He's being realistic. Here it comes. Back there. Don't need that. I don't need this in my life. But what I do need is to change this tracker to 98. Haha. I will get Noctowl in 3 turns. 3 more eggs, then I will get this Noctowl. I will hatch this egg and it will be mine because it is shiny. Hoothoot hatched from the egg. I like a delay. No, I don't. Alright. Are we done this one yet? No, we're at 99. One more. Hoot Gang. Listen, Hoot Gang, we needed to get 2. That was just how it needed to be. 99 Hoots. 99 of them didn't get a 1. I'm not gotta say, I'm not a massive fan of shiny hunting. I can't understand how people do it all the time. I guess that's, well, for people who aren't like streaming it, you get to do it while you're like, I don't know, watching Netflix or doing something else. But to legit focus on shiny hunting for 2 hours, right? What time is it now? 2.5. Oh my god, 2.5 hours? Are you kidding me? 2 hours and 20 minutes. Oh my gosh. I don't think I'm actually picking up eggs. That is strenuous. And there must be people who do this for like 6 hours straight. I'm sorry, I like a little variety in my life. Please. But the more you beg, the less they're inclined to actually give you the right eggs. A good egg, as it were. No, that's not the one that you want. Now, is this fate? Is this because I messed up the first one? Is this punishment? Hang on. That's now that we're in the triple digits, this is off sync again. There we go. I'm with you. I'm with you, Jello. This shiny hunting thing, not for moi. I have seen this bridge too many times. I wonder if I could get used to it. I wonder if there's like something I can do that I can start to enjoy. I do enjoy what's happening right now. Just to break up the monotony a little bit, you know? But that doesn't interrupt with actually getting the thing done. Not today. Bat. Oh. We good? We good there with the sheep? Okay. I'm at 103. This is the theme that I'm used to, by the way. I think this is the one that I play the most in Battle Stadium. Battle Tower. This would make 105, and now I can go and drop these eggs off in the box. Oh wait, that's not 105, that's 104. Oh, already? No, I don't want to go in the house. Yeah, mute your Switch and listen to whatever. That is a good idea. Listening to music, listening to podcasts, that is what I do as well in moments. In a moment like this, some people hatch for lifetimes. For that one special one, I want it. I want a tinted lens shiny Hoothoot. And it's going to give it to me because we're now in dog territory, folks. Listen to that bass. Here it comes. We're about to go off with the bass right now. My favorite thing. Has anybody else ever seen this? If you go to the YouTube page of this theme, what theme is this? It's the dog theme. Yeah, Battle Zacian Zamazenta version 1. Version 1 or version 2? Version 1. The comments are hilarious. And I'll read some to you. I want to send this one to my party so that I can send this Hoothoot. There it is. So some of the comments on this one. So we just gotta ignore how they use the cries of the legendary men in the song. That's one thing. This is the snappiest song of the whole game. When the bass in this, when the bass is in the same key signature as the Seinfeld theme. The song has 6 bass lines ever, and almost any song ever. There you go. The bass goes in hard. Yo, just go ham on the bass, dude. That's funny. I love it. If only we had good VGC podcasts to listen to. I mean, right? It's tough. There's this like really sick theme at the beginning of one that I listen to, and then like these two doofuses start talking, and it's like, all right. Been muting Pokemon and listening to the Death Stranding playlist on Spotify. I haven't listened to the Death Stranding playlist. I also haven't played Death Stranding. Is it good? Is my question to you. I heard it's a lot of walking. You know another game that I just recently played? This one was just on the Switch because I was feeling cheeky one day. I got Good Job. You ever played that one? That was shown on the Direct the other day. It's like you come in as like an office worker, but it's like a ragdoll physics game. So you just like flop around and do random office stuff, but you're basically destroying the entire company as you do it. It's pretty fun. You're late, Ro, but not really. You missed a panic attack. What I can only describe as a panic attack. I'll catch you up on what happened. So the stream started at 1. The stream started 2.5 hours ago. And it went well. It went really well, actually. We caught a shiny Noctowl. We caught a shiny Hoothoot. Isn't that amazing? However, the sad stuff that happened after that was that the Hoothoot did not have the right ability. And I realized this after I had put all of the supplements and EXP candies and whatnot on it. So, here we are again, trying to catch a second, or trying to hatch, I should say, a second shiny Noctowl, shiny Hoothoot. I always say Noctowl first. Did I mention that the shiny Hoothoot we got in 9 tries? And so through sheer karmic chance, it is now try 110, and we have not gotten our tinted lens shiny Hoothoot. So I did actually hit go live though. I hit go live at 102. So I didn't forget. I was putting my child down for a nap. And she was being a butt. Okay. We gonna get it. I need to pick up more eggs. Run those egg timers down. Yeah, no, the entire situation was incredibly impressive. It was just a good time. Everyone had a good time. So after that, and what I mention as a panic attack, and thank you for the compliment on the layout. The average Joe did it. He's very good at these things. He makes all our layouts. The panic attack that came subsequently after that was I went over to the wild area, and at first I was like, all right, it's got insomnia, but it's okay. In fact, it didn't have insomnia. It had keen eye, and I ability capsuled that to insomnia because I was like, well, between the two of them, insomnia is the one that I want better, because then we won't get slowed by my Melodics. So I go to the wild area, and I'm like, all right, let's start farming for some more EXP candies, because I needed to get to level 100 so that I could bottle cap it. Oh, bad idea. So I started going into the max raids, but I haven't done one of those on stream in a long time, so I totally forgot how to do it. So I tried that out, and I was like, okay, what do we do? Do we put in friend codes here? Like, some people were like, yeah, do it. We can see you if you put in your friend codes. Other people weren't saying stuff, and then every now and then they were like, yeah, no, like, add us. I'm like, oh crap. Okay, so now I have to add people, and at that point I was like, well, you know what? I do. Okay, wow, this is aggressive. At some point I was just like, no, you know what? We need to do this again. We need to make another Hoothoot. And at that point, calm down. Did we get the shiny? No, we didn't. No. We're on try 113. I'm catching roll up on what happened. One thing that I really like about Toby Fox, and Toby Fox is the guy who created this song and made the music of Undertale and all that, and made Undertale, does a really good job at layering different melodies. So like you really can pick up on multiple themes and instruments and motifs. Like in this song, you've got the melody going on right now, like the but then right now, like there's this underlying like and like that isn't consistent through the entire line. They change up like the sound lines, melody lines. And right now, underneath, you've got like this clarinet kind of thing going like. It's really cool. Anyway, Toby Fox is really good at doing that. Did I miss the chance to be Mike's friend on Switch? Well, we got like 4 or 5. Send me your friend code, I'll add you later. I've never been averse to adding people. I'm not sure I've ever been more sad in my life to not get my friend code. Oh, please. You can be my friend anytime you want. Hydrated. Oh. That's it. This is the one. That's the one. This is the one we want. Yo. Wait. Where's the theme? We need that theme. You know the one. Wait for it. Here it comes. This one. Okay. Let's go check this one out. Hold up. We need to get into the box. Well, actually, no. Let's check the summary of it first. It's calm. Calm is the one that I wanted. I might actually change that to modest, but calm was the one that I initially wanted because it has minus attack and plus special defense because Noctowl is a specially defensive monster. But don't worry. The best part comes right now where we go into the box and it is. Ooh. Oh, be still my beating heart. It's beautiful. It's not all there, but it's, dare I say, good enough. Amazing stats. Amazing stats. Okay. Oh. Now that we found our Hoothoot, we need to get rid of these eggs. I love that what comes right after this is the end credit theme. Let's get rid of these eggs. Let's put them over here. So. Oh man, that's such a good burb. Let's take the egg. Let's take the Noctowl so it stops making eggs. Oh, it's over. After 100 and I want to say 115? That was 115. I don't think I have to get it to 100 right now. I mean, sure, I can get the special defense up, but I think I can do quite a bit with it. Oh man, we're here. We made it. Okay. So let's put these in here. Let's do this right this time. Wow. Look at all these boys. Held items. So I had a Noctowl that I made before that I put a wide lens on. No, I took... did I take the wide lens off? I might have. Was it this one? No. Did I just fully skip past it and not even think about it? Whatever. Let's put another wide lens on this guy right here. Held item. Oh, he's so beautiful. So beautiful and shiny and right. She. Oh, it's a girl. Wide lens. I have two. I need to transfer all of the birds to Kevin. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to connect to his Pokemon Home account and just move the box over to his box. Okay. So I learned this from Tofu. I sort it by, not by name, by type. And then I can go to the beginning and candy it up. 27. Where it's going to learn Tackle, which I don't want. Echo Voice, which I don't want. Confusion. No, let's keep the old moves. Reflect. No, let's keep the old moves. Psycho Shift. No, let's keep the old moves. Air Slash. Yes, please. Thank you. She's vibrant. The ultimate screw off to Kevin is just to send him the old Noctowl that I made. I'm not going to send him this one. This one's mine. This one I'm going to use to beat him. We started to also, again, on the Discord, we started to do like straight up calcs to see if Little Cup Hoothoot can beat Little Cup Drillbur. And in my mind, I think it works really well. So I really want to have a Little Cup battle with Kevin. But not with this Noctowl, obviously. I'm going to have to use one of the non-shinies that I just made. Could have used the old one, but I evolved that one. So I'm not going to make it learn Takedown. Not going to make it learn Uproar. Oh, I do need to give it the Dynamax candies. Okay. Let me just see what chat's been saying, because I've been too hyped up on that. Trade to me tonight. Yeah, I already read that one. Good luck with that, Toka. Good bird. That's dang near perfect. Yes, it is. Even girlfriend now. Like, time to wrap it up. Start grinding those raids. Yeah, gonna need to use a couple more candies on this. I need to get Hypnosis and Dream Eater on this. That would have gotten that if I had given the candies to Hoothoot before it evolved, but I evolved it pretty early. But that's fine. It'll learn it before I get it to max. Such a professional voice. Did you replace Morgan Freeman or the narrator of Dragon Ball Z as an iconic voice? I appreciate that. Wow, that's some very, very kind words there. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I did some voice work in the past, and I do actually want to continue doing voiceover, and that's why I'm working through podcasting and doing this YouTube channel, is because I do want to start to create my own opportunities like that. No, I don't want to do hyper training. What I want to do, I want to... Oh, I'm in the wrong place right now. I'm in the complete wrong place right now. I want to go to... Why did I do that? What's the place that gives supplements? Is it right here? Or is it Winchester? Oh, dang it. I've forgotten. I might be able to do it here, though. For money. No. Oh, this is actually like playing the game. I don't want to be doing that right now. I want to cheat the system, get myself some... Yeah, it's in here. Hammerlock. Yeah, that's the one. So all I need is the special attack and speed. I am used to doing 10, so I always do 10, but what I actually need is 26. So let's get another 16 of calcium, and then I need one more zinc. And I apologize that the music isn't on for my Switch, but for whatever reason, my capture card is not picking up sound. I just need to look into that. It'll take a day, and I'll be able to figure it out, but that day is not today. 26. Where did... Oh, I just need to resort it. Okay. By train station for money supplements. Yeah, right, got it. That's good to know. I fortunately have enough BP because I am a competitive monster, in that I play it a lot, not that I'm that great. I play a ton of competitive, so I have enough BP to buy all the supplements that I need. Have I tried turning it on and off again? Yes. Tried them all. I think what might be happening is my power that's going into my capture card isn't strong enough, so I might just need to put that into like a different USB slot. I think my USBs on my desktop are getting kind of weird. What type of capture card do I use? I use an Elgato. I am basic like that. What do I do now? If I have Heat Wave, I want to put that on. No, I have Heat Crash. How can... So let's say Noctowl, Heat Wave. because I want to put that on my Noctowl ASAP. Because once I can do that, then I can compete with it. Yeah, Heatwave is TR36. That's unfortunate. So I just need to get Heatwave from somebody. But you would think that the one Torkoal that we faced would actually have dropped that, but it's not. I don't want that as my favorite. No. Okay. That's fine. So I just need to put Heatwave on this Noctowl and level it up a little bit. Because it learns Dream Eater at 53 and Hypnosis at 48. And again, I believe it would have already learned it by now. Almost, actually. If it were a Hoothoot, it learns Hypnosis at 36 and Dream Eater at 39. So either way, I need to get this guy to 50-something. So, for the last time of the stream, we are going to go to the wild area. We're going to do ourselves a max raid battle. So, for those of you who would like to participate, for the next couple minutes, I'm going to put up my friend code right here. There's my friend code. Go ahead and add that up. And we'll be doing some max raids in a little bit. I'm just gonna drive around. Ooh, there we go. Hello. Oh, Hi guys. I just got someone. I got a friend. Yeah. If I can find a nice big one, a nice big max raid, then I will do that. Oh no, am I not going to be able to escape? Am I going to lose? I have a level 32 Centiskorch. Uh-oh. Yeah, burn it. I should just try to catch it. Nope. It's fine. Get out. Get out. Yes. Okay. Don, you know what? I do need to get a couple more EXP candies. So the max raid just makes more sense for me right now. But if you want to hold on to that Heatwave, if I can't find one of the guys who's going to sell it to me, then that'll be very helpful. Let me just go and switch into... Yeah, this one works. Into something a little bit more intimidating, like a big red Gyarados. Yeep. Yeah, that works. Actually, you know what? No. I want to do a big max raid. So this just means I have to put a wishing piece in there, right? Let's throw in a wishing piece. Need to save anyway. Big old Garbodor. That's fine. So let me just check if there have been any more friend requests. Ah, there's Ro. Gotcha, buddy. All right, and let's get this going. And so I'm not going to put in any link code because I'm not confident that we're going to get, everybody. But we're going to get all four. But I will give an open invite, and if you have added my friend list, friend code, then chances are you should be able to see it. Meanwhile, just going to check my recent phone calls. So there's Dawn. Hi, Dawn. Also have a voicemail, which I'm just going to listen to because technically this is a work day. Don't worry, I took the day. I'm not actually working today. Good. You know what? This is fine. So that was good. The voicemail was just asking me to do something that I had already done. So, and actually, like in the middle of that voicemail, they were like, "Hey, oh, you did this already. Never mind. Have a good one." So. Garboder. Garboder. Gyarados intimidate. Ooh, shiny Mewtwo. Am I listening to the... Yeah, I'm just listening to the soundtrack. So what had happened... do I? Does this actually help anybody? Yeah, actually, this helps. This helps Dracovish and his vicious Rand. What had happened is because of this whole snafu with the sound, I was like, well, I still want to play some Pokemon music because last time I had played some lo-fi, and although I had a fun time, YouTube did not. YouTube was like, no, don't do that. So I was like, all right, you know what? Fine, I'll use regular music, game music, and it'll just be the same kind of game music as before. Spectral Thief. Marshadow's a fun guy. Ooh, weak armor Garbodor. Oh, that's all right. Because you know what? This guy's a weak armor boy anyway, so he's just it's gonna be easy. Although, very funny that the weak armor did just make it faster than my Gyarados. So now we're out of... I believe we're out of music now. So let's go back over to Rival Hop thing. Ooh. Don't poison me. Wow. That just poisoned everybody. Hey, you know what? I wish that Pokemon let you do the other way around for max raid battles. I wish they let you be the max raid. And they're like, you're going to get 2 attacks, choose them now, choose your targets, and see if you can beat the others 1v4. You have to knock them out, was it 4 times? That'd be such a cool move. Like, be the raid boss, you know? At what point, too, do they let you... I'm not exactly sure exactly how max raids work. Because, like, it just used Seed Bomb instead of Max Overgrowth. Like, why is that? Did I not attack? This next hit should be able to take it out. Oh no, never mind. Okay. Just do it. Do it right now. All right. And you know what? I like that. Let's catch it. Let's do it with one of my many quick balls. Here we go. I should have done it with an ultra. Doesn't matter. Do you like the uniforms that they give us? We can't wear to battle. Do I like them? I like them. I like the design of everything in this game. I think that it would be cool if they let you choose when to wear it or not. Okay, so now we have a little bit more. Let's level up that Noctowl a little bit more. Hey. Let's get Hypnosis and Dream Eater on that. Not Roost. I did want to put Roost, but no, I have since changed my mind. So Moonblast is another one I also wanted to put on. I would have put that on in place of Heatwave, but Heatwave makes more sense. Especially in a double setting. Let's do this one. Let's throw in a Wishing Piece. Yeah, all right. Let's do this one. But while we wait, let's switch Pokemon. Venusaur? Giga Drain. Giga Drain? Giga Drain. I think if we do 2 more, this one and another one, then we'll have enough to get Noctowl to Dream Eater status. Yeah, because Hypnosis is at 48 and then Dream Eater's at 53. So those are 2 of the moves that we're trying to get. And then I'll just look around, try and get Heatwave TR. Then we'll be good. Pyros. Pyros is in the chat. There we go. Yeah, I need to find out where to get... Okay, so max raid battles and Giants Cap, Wave of Outrage, and Stony Wilderness. So I need to find some of the lot traders. Yeah, once we get Heatwave, then sorry, not Heatwave. Once we get Hypnosis and Dream Eater, then I will start looking around for the lot traders. And if not, then if anybody wants to trade a Heatwave TR, then again, very helpful. But I do want to get in a couple battles with this Noctowl. Nice. Oh yeah, you're Pyrus. Perfect. Makes sense. Hey, Jonah. Should actually pick up a couple of TRs. It makes sense for me to go and walk around right now. I think I'm missing a few that I want to hold on to for future Pokemon that I want to create. Wait, you have the exact same IGN as your name, right? You're just Dawn, right? So you've joined us for the past 2 as well. I assume that's you. Oh, look at that. Kevin's online. Yeah, I figured you'd beat that Dawn. Yeah, it's funny. Kevin just got on Pokemon. I guess he is home, isn't he? I could call him. I don't know if I want to. I wanna practice this without him listening in, because I don't want him to get the scoop on my Noctowl, man. Like, my Noctowl is too good, and I need to prove that to myself before I prove it to him. Welcome to Press A, the video game. This is why I don't do max. Like, max raids are fun, but they're fun to watch and they're fun to stream. But I don't particularly like to do max raids on my personal time, because it is straight up just Press A, the video game. You find a move that you want to use and then you just spam A until you're done. Okay, Kevin, listen. You make yourself your shiny Drillbur in sub 115 hatches, and we'll talk. Okay? Okay. Go and give it your easy set, the easy set to make. I don't know what ball I just threw, and I'm scared of what it was. Because I was pressing A to bit. Okay, it's just a Pokeball. We're good. I caught that in a Pokeball. Okay. Bunch of water TIs, that's nice. That's obvious. Again, very surprised that I didn't get it in that Torkoal battle. That's like one of the staples there. So before I use the EXP candies, let me go and see if there's a fire. No, I already knew this one. Fire raid going on, because I can just kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Sorry, Noctowl. Didn't mean to say it like that. I can accomplish 2 things at once by facing a fire Pokemon right now. Listen. I get it, Ro. I get it. You would rather have a shiny Excadrill than Noctowl. You know what? I would rather have I don't know, man. Like, it's a better Pokemon, but it's not, because we're gonna make sure that it's not. I think people were sleeping on Noctowl, and so we're gonna try our very best. Electric, that's the Boltund. No. Let's toss a Wishing Piece in there and see what we can get. $200 Wowtos. No, that's just a Duraludon. Duralaman. Okay. We'll do a couple more. I'm going to do all these eventually, so I don't care that I'm just kind of like tossing these wishing things away. Wishing pieces away. Oh. Oh. What are you? Ooh. Ooh, let's do this one. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yeah. Noctowl is very pretty. Noctowl's very pretty. It's got that yellow shine. It's got that yellow crown. It's got those brown wings. It's a beautiful Pokemon. Not gonna lie. Second fit. Decidueye doesn't count, man. You see people using Decidueye right now? You can use it. You can use it. Come on. I see everyone talking about Blastoise, and they're like, "Oh man, use Shell Smash Blastoise right now. It's really cool." Sure, it is, but where's your Decidueyes? That's my question. My favorite Gen 8 shiny. I'm gonna need to look at Gen 8 shinies. It's a very, very good question. I like. You know what? First off, let's go Max Geyser. This Max Geyser is going to be good. Look at all of these Vicious Wrens. Now, you know what? My favorite shiny G-Max has got to be Eevee, but that doesn't answer the question. I know that that's not the question. I don't know. What's all y'all's favorite shinies? I haven't really looked up what they look like yet. Let's look at that. Ponyta's pretty great. Double's pretty great. I'm not a personal fan of Inteleon. Inteleon's shiny, it just doesn't look too cool to me. I feel like anyone who uses a shiny Dracovish is cheating. It's just so hard to get. Like, I don't actually believe that, but like if you got a shiny Dracovish through actual like effort, it's amazing. But I can't imagine doing that. Frosmoth is fun. Got Rapidash, Grimmsnarl. Zamazenta's pink. Ooh. Obstagoon. That's it. It's Obstagoon. Yep, shiny Obstagoon. The red and like teal and white. That's a great combination. Graplocked is a good shiny. That one's like kind of reddish, kind of whitish, yeah. Yeah, Graplock, no one really talked about that one. It's just not great, is it? Let's go for an Ultra here. Catch Chance isn't actually programmed into max raid catching, is it? It's just all chance, isn't it? Am I wrong? I might be wrong about that. Well, I can imagine if you throw a Master Ball, you catch it, right? No, actually, this is reminding me that back when Mewtwo came... Well, no, Mewtwo was different. Mewtwo came out as like an uncatchable, right? So like people were throwing their Master Balls and they would break. Oh, come on. Shiny Snom would be another good one. If I were to do another shiny stream, which don't know if I will, that's up to you guys. It might be Snom. I think about it sometimes. I'm like, oh, I sure could use a Snom. If it's your raid and not a promoted raid, it's 100% for you. Interesting. Okay. So let's see if we can't get Heat Wave. Because I'm sure we have enough. This guy doesn't saw it. Okay. Thank you. I need a map. I need a map of where these guys are. Watt traders. Watt trader locations. Oh, there's a good map here. Okay. I didn't know that that was what it is. Didn't know that, there should be one here, right? Yeah. I didn't know that it was 100% if it was your own raid. That's really cool. Nasty Pot. I actually think I want a Nasty Pot. And a D-Lariat. Sweat Bomb I don't need. Next one is... this way. Oh, no. Really? The first thing that I crash into has to be a Noctowl. It's pretty abysmal to just join someone else's raid. Promoted dens are regular chances. Interesting. Why do you think they did that? It's supposed to be like this big like community engagement kind of thing to get you and your friends playing in the same game, but who wants to join someone else's raid when someone else has a chance to not catch the Pokemon? Oh, there's Machop. I did some research while my buddy and I were trying to farm the G-Max that wasn't promoted yet. We did like 20 G-Max Machamps and I caught 0 even in Dust Balls, and he used like 15 Pokeballs. Interesting. Yeah, I thought so. I thought it was just catch chance. There is another one. There is another guy around here somewhere. Hi, T-Tar. I don't know where the guy is. But that's okay. We'll go over. Hi, Santaconda. It's harder, too, when there's people walking around. I think the next guy's over here. The draw distance in this game, man. The draw distance gets me every time. Yeah, Don, if you wouldn't mind passing me over that TR, that would be absolutely amazing. I'll check over here as well, because I know that there's a guy over here. No, he's over by the daycare. So if you wouldn't mind getting that ready as I check the last couple people. Oh, there's Heatwave. Never mind. We're good. Let's buy a couple of them. Now I'm down to 7,000 watts, but that's okay. All right, let's make this Noctowl. Here we go. All right, here we go. Heatwave. Use this item on Noctowl. Sweet. Don gets the Don gets it as a reward, yeah. Okay, let's just go and use 2 on the Noctowl. 54 is where we need to be, actually. So officially with this, my Noctowl is battle ready. We can use this. It's not perfect. It's not like as good as it could be, but only by about maybe 1 or 2 stats. It does have the very good IV for special defense, but it's still usable because it is a very especially defensive Pokemon. Like let's take a look here. Like look at that, special defense 135. That's almost as high as its special attack and higher than its own speed. So I think it's good to go. Let's try it out. What am I missing? I have put in. Yeah, no, we're good. I put in the supplements. I put in the item, so it's got its wide lens on, and it's gonna go. I guess I have to do this. No. It's gonna go right in this party right here. So Noctowl, Whimsicott, Rotom, Togekiss, and then the other Pokemon. Who should I use with this though? Let's toss in Duraludon because I like it. I don't want to put in this one. Where's my other one? There it is. I moved it out. Oi, eject button? That's not right. We'll fix that. And then Kinkilder. Guts AV. No, I guess I can't have that in there. Or can I? Oh yeah. Let's move this one. Actually, let's bag this. We don't need this anymore. So Duraludon, I want to put Life Orb on. Life Orb, I have that on Galvantula right now. I can move that. I'm going to organize this all if I'm going to do this again. That's good. Let's check actually. Scope lens, heavy duty boots, focus sash, wide lens, Life Orb, and Assault Vest. Yeah, I am fine with this team. Let's try it out. Let's do it. Okay. So for the purposes of, there we go. Remove that. Let me just make sure I haven't missed any other more calls. Nope. We are good to go. Okay. Oh yeah. Heavy duty boots on Rotom. Actually, you know what? We don't actually need that anymore. That was for a singles thing. So you are right. Good call. Let's actually switch that Rotom Heat to... Should I? Let me think about that. No, I think I have enough Heat Wave on. What I don't have is water. So I kind of want to put the Rotom Wash. There it is. Yeah. Yeah. To do it like this. But only thing is I just don't know what item then I want to put on. You know, I can put lefties on them. No berries. No. No rusted sword. Hello, Alistair. You are just in time. We got ourselves a shiny Hoothoot. We've brought it up to competitive status. I can take this off of this Togekiss. And now we're about to take it into the battle arena. Try it out. Actually, no, you're right. Berry is better. Citrus. The citrus berry and some of this. This level 69 rifles. Okay. That's good. That's good. So ranked battles. Oh, I'm down to 7. I haven't played in a long time. I've been doing competitions and stuff. Not Team 1. I want to use this Team 1. All right. Let's use ourselves some Shiny Noctowl. Times like this, I really wish that my sound was working. It's not. So we're going to have to figure it out ourselves. Let's put in Battle Tower instead of this. We'll go this one. It starts out weird spot. This one. Really? That's really strange that it's not, it hasn't found anybody. I'm sorry, 22,000? Oh, 22,000 in Master Ball. Okay. Nice. All right. I can bring... Ooh, it's a little scary, but I think I can bring my Noctowl on this. I don't want to lead with it, though. I'm thinking now, Raichu, Lightning Rod Raichu might be a good substitute for, I guess, Rotom. Just so I don't get destroyed by like Thunderbolt or Thunder or anything like that, because my Noctowl does. I want to try and bring it in as much as I can. So I think I can bring in my Conkeldurr with it. I'll bring in Whimsicott, Duraludon, Noctowl, and Conkeldurr. That's how it's going to go. Then I'll have the Tailwind up for when Noctowl actually comes out to come and sweep things up. I don't know what I'm even at, 3K-ish? Captain Crunch hit me with that bad luck. It's fair. Chris. Facing Chris. Yeah, we need to have some more battling music. There we go. So that Persian can hit us with a fake out. But we'll go for a Tailwind. Go for the Tailwind. I think I don't want to hit the Lapras with Thunderbolt. I think I'm going to hit it with a Flash Cannon because I don't want to trigger a weakness policy. So let's do that. But we're going to see that G-Max Lapras hit us with the max resonance. You know what would be nice is maybe putting a Pissimian on this team. Getting some Brick Break. Or a Mr. Rhyme. Ooh, what about a Mr. Rhyme? Let's get a Shiny Mime Jr. Bring that up to Mr. Rhyme territory. Oh, getting Nom flashbacks of max raids. So that's a fake tier so that we can take out this with a max resonance. This is good, actually. I'm fine with this. Take out my Duraludon. You ready? Hitmontop is a good break breaker. That's a good point. Oh, I should have also tossed that on my Conkeldurr. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go Moonblast on the Persian. We're going to go Hypnosis on the Lapras. We're going to put that bad boy to sleep. And now he's sitting there like, what do I do? What do I do against this Noctowl? I mean, obviously, he's like, I'm just going to hit it with another Resonance. Why did he send out a Noctowl? Yeah. This is actually good against what Kevin will be doing. This is good practice. Sending out that shiny Persian. So I really, even with the lens. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. How unlucky is that? Wide lens. Not wide lens. Not wide lens. Pokemon. Just adds 10%. So that was an 8. Whoa, that didn't actually take it out. That's the special defensiveness right there. So I can't hit him with that move. The fact that I didn't get the hypnosis is actually pretty yucky. Means I will have to go for. I can't go for a charm because it's a prankster move. Let's go for a Moonblast, I guess, again on the Lapras. I don't know. I don't think that's worth it. I don't think that's a good idea right now. Okay, that's what we have to do. Really? Okay. Oh, because hypnosis is only 60% now. What do I have to do to up that? I can get gravity somehow? Good music, because we clowned this game. They can be put to sleep. They can be put to sleep, and in fact, that is one of the greater ways to shut it down. Yeah. Ooh, the top. That's fair. Yeah, I think I'm going to work on that team a little bit. G-Max Orbeetle. Now that's an interesting choice. G-Max Orbeetle, eh? Okay. I think I know the play here. I mean, obviously we're this game's done. Where we're not going anywhere with this one. But after this, let's do a little bit of team building. We're gonna end the stream with that actually. We've tested out the Noctowl. The major stopgap that we're having right now is that Hypnosis is a 60 accuracy move. Even with Wide Lens, that brings it up to a 70 accuracy move. If I could actually get an attack off, then that would be nice. But yeah, but let's put a team together. Come on, don't clap my. I mean, no, it's not happening. We lost this one. But yeah, again, let's figure out a good team here, and then the next time you see this team, it will be a sight to behold. Okay. So, GG, good job. You did it. Thank you. Here we go. So here's what I need. I need Phoenix, right? OST. Logic and Trick. Yeah. Okay. So, Maryland. Team Builder. Okay, I'm going to do this in real time, so bear with me. This is going to go away. We're going to add a new source. So here is how we do some team building. Ready? First Pokemon, Noctowl. Second Pokemon, Orbeetle. All right. So right now we have a pretty sizable rock weakness. What's a good friend to take down rock? Duraludon. What's that done? That's good. We have a lot of resistances. We're good on grass resistances. So we can afford to bring in something that's weak to, let's see, poison, water, normal, dragon. So I'm thinking a fighting type. Steel. It's not weak to it. Fairy. Yeah, we can afford to bring in a fighting type. So let's start with Hitmontop. Okay, what did that do? We're getting up there in the fight and the flying weaknesses. It's fine. What do we still not have in terms of weaknesses? Water. So we can bring in a fire type. Grass. We can bring in a water type. Yeah, that'll work. So a water type. What else did we talk about there? No, so Orbeetle's just for the gravity. But I like it. Is this a Trick Room team? No, it's not. No, definitely not. And Orbeetle's, it's pretty slow, isn't it? All right. Running out of time. What happens if we bring in a rock Pokemon of our own? What's a good high meta rock Pokemon? Okay. We're taking this down. We need to take down an Excadrill here. So how do we take down an Excadrill? Bring in a Charizard. We bring in an Arcanine. Do we go with the crowd and bring in an Arcanine? Do we bring in a Torkoal? A Rhyperior, maybe? Gastro. That's another choice. Gastro covers that grass weakness. Okay. Could bring in a Gastro right now. Let's see what happens. Gastrodon. This is still good. We're running out of time. Okay. What's the last one? Arcanine? Does Arcanine work? I think that might work. No, you know what I said? I wanted to bring in a Raichu, didn't I? What happens if I bring in a Raichu instead of Arcanine? Because what is that? A rock weakness. Still okay. Raichu. This is Maryland. This is where I do all of my team building, and this is where Kevin does all of his team building. I highly suggest using it. It's Maryland, marriland.com/tools/team-builder. Okay. I like this. This team looks better. Get the Orbeetle there. The Orbeetle, it's looking okay. But what is Orbeetle? What is stats Oh, it's actually base 90. That's not bad. I see it on a lot of trick rooms, but it's not a slow Pokemon. Okay. Maybe. Okay. So you know what? I think let's use this team next time. I'm gonna put this team together, and we're gonna figure it out. Okay. So thanks for joining us. If you want to see what this team actually looks like, stick around on our Discord. I'm gonna put this together on like a running. Oh gosh, we're out of time, guys. I'm gonna put this team together on Pokepaste, and I'm gonna send that to you guys via Discord. So get to us on Discord if you need to find a link. There's a link down there in the description. A lot of you guys already are on there, so we're just gonna keep the conversation going. So thank you everybody so much for joining us, joining me today, putting 2 shiny Noctowls on the map in my box. If you enjoyed this, then let me know if you want to see any more shinies caught, and I will subject myself to that. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow for another video, or I will see you on Sunday on Twitch for another episode of Pokésports Podcast. 3 hours and 36 minutes. Dang, I need to get up and stretch my legs. I'll talk to you guys.